You should have one more. 2 minutes. Bet, got him. What the? Damn. Deep guts, huh? Why they all like punching Frieza in the stomach? I never noticed he got hit in the stomach this much. He just take it. Is it because he got that hard ass shit on the top of his head? Why is that the shot he never sees coming? That was the first time I've ever seen that was the first time I've seen Goku go for a low blow. Like normally, that's one thing I don't like about Goku is like I like him, but that nigga take the high road too often. That's why I like Gohan. Gohan ain't afraid to be, he'll get down low with you. But that was the first time I seen that. Was like, I really liked that moment with Goku. I really think Goku legitimately don't like Frieza. Like I think he be faking it. Like he be hoping Frieza will change, but secretly in his mind he know that man will never change and he will always hate him. Catch him. I am the mighty Lord Frieza.
You dare make me exert myself to put effort into a fight? Then I will teach you a lesson. Behold, this is Golden Frieza!
I'm surprised he even let him talk. Kill his ass. In my opinion, one of the best DBZ movies to ever come out. This shit stopped the world. Like one thing, people gonna hate on Dragon Ball Z and try to act like it's not what it is. But when Dragon Ball Z come out with some shit, the world fucking stops. Well, the anime world.
Look at this.
Yeah, I was with some friends. It was lit.
Power is astonishing. Who do you think you are?
This is a big anime convention in Minnesota. There's one in Chicago too. We're gonna watch this, then we're gonna watch that big ass video there. I ain't Demon Slayer. Honestly, I kind of wish I never finished the manga. I kind of wish I would have finished the anime then read the manga. I'll reverse. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like mech anime, but I think I might try to go back and watch it again, cause like one of my top 5 now is My Darling Franxx. One of my top 5 is My Darling Franxx. That shit was so fucking good, but I was more into it for the romantic story. I'm not gonna lie, like I watch romantic anime. I like anime. It was a love story, drama, death. Man, My Darling Franxx was so fucking good. Oh, you don't know about My Darling? I'm finna put you on. I'm finna put you on. I'm finna put you on. Don't say I never did nothing. Don't say Davi Tsunami ain't never did nothing for you. Davi Tsunami, that's my name. Oh, not David Tsunami. My Darling Franxx. My Darling Franxx. This show is so fucking good. Okay, you watched it. Oh, this shit is so fucking good. And I'm gonna tell you my number 1 anime. It's not, matter of fact, guess what you think my favorite anime of all time is? I promise you wouldn't know. Not this. I ain't never seen no robot move like this. I ain't never seen no robot move like that. Favorite anime is Full Metal Alchemist. I plan on getting the Full Metal Alchemist tattoo soon. I wanna get the eye. I wanna get it like somewhere like. I might get it. Yeah, I want the little pins coming out of the eye trying to grab. I'll have to get a real deal artist for that. perfect, but I'll take it. Even when it died, it still caused mass destruction. Damn, I couldn't speak. Full Metal Alchemist Revenge start. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen all of it. I've seen everything. I've seen everything with Full Metal Alchemist. My bad, I wasn't even looking at the chat. I was locked in. This is a good ass. I'm picking it up, finna watch it. Okay, Roshi versus Jiraiya. You said you want to skip to the fight?
The finest warriors are never developed on their own. While some are simply molded by their enemies, the best usually seek the wisdom of a master.
Who, for some reason, is a weird old pervert, like Roshi, turtle hermit and teacher to Dragon Ball's greatest hero.
Ooh.
And Jiraiya, the Toad Sage and instructor to the most famous ninja of all.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Alright, let's watch
Goku
it.
is, without a doubt, one of the greatest martial...
Before that, hold up. Had to get my grinder. We'll screen this shit. Got it. W.
martial arts champions of all time.
Well, yeah, he's good enough to rival gods, become a Super Saiyan, and even master Ultra Instinct.
But he never would have achieved any of it without the guidance of Master Roshi.
A martial artist who's so powerful, there's only one thing in the world that can stop him. Well, two things, really, if you get what I mean.
I know your game, old man, and I don't want to play.
Anyway, when he was a hip youngin', Roshi studied under the legendary Master Potato.
Mutaito.
And a kitty cat. These masters of ass whooping taught Roshi how to weaponize his own life energy, or ki.
Similar to many real-life Chinese martial arts, ki is a vital energy all living beings possess. The stronger and more focused you are, the greater your ki becomes.
Roshi can use his ki to increase his power, pushing past his physical limits with a bunch of awesome techniques. He can fire explosive shots, go buff mode, stun foes with Thunder Shock Surprise, and even seal dangerous enemies away with the evil containment wave.
It wasn't long until Roshi refined these techniques and created his own martial arts style, Turtle School.
Creepy old man turtle school, creepy old man turtle school. Roshi and a half shell, he's a turtle man. No, it's not about beating people up as slow as you can like I first thought. Turtle School, or Kame style, includes everything from tricky pressure point combat to a phony drunken style, which, if you ask me, is just a missed opportunity to get wasted.
By delivering milk up a mountain, plowing a field with bare hands, working construction with simple tools, and being chased by both sharks and bees, all while wearing a 50-pound shell, Roshi's martial art focuses on breaking the wall of humanity in every way. Except for one. Despite most of his students learning it at some point, flight is actually a technique developed by his rivals, the Crane School. Apparently, Roshi's just been a bit too stubborn to properly learn the skill, even after centuries of experience.
How long has he been doing this?
Well, it's a little vague, but thanks to either a pet phoenix he accidentally killed, or the mysterious paradise herb, he's just shy of 360 years old.
Damn! I'm just impressed he can still get it up for the girls after all that time.
Boomstick, that's... Well, I mean, yes, I guess medically speaking it is quite impressive.
Where can I get me some of this paradise grass? I want to be chasing tail for centuries.
Good luck with that. But with all of those years spent honing his talents, Roshi dedicated 50 of them to developing one revolutionary technique.
Kamehameha!
Anyway,
Gotcha!
anyway, to be honest, devastating is an understatement.
Well, yeah, he blew up a whole freaking mountain with it.
This peak was inspired by the real-life flaming mountains in China, standing up to 2,600 feet tall. With this in mind, we can find that to pulverize such a mountain, Roshi's Kamehameha must equal nearly 4 gigatons of TNT.
But that's small stuff compared to the time he obliterated the entire moon in about 5 seconds. That's gotta be worth, what, like 10, 20 mountains? Wiz, how many mountains make a moon?
Well, more like 35 billion. To obliterate the moon in its entirety, the Kamehameha must have struck it with a force akin to 3 octillion tons of TNT.
That's 27 zeros, by the way. Holy shit, Roshi's also super fast. He can fight an entire battle in a blink of an eye.
Which might seem crazy, but Roshi is also able to snatch bullets out of the air that are fired at him from point-blank range.
That gun looks like a British Sten, which can fire up to 600 rounds per minute at a muzzle velocity of nearly 1,200 feet per second.
That means Roshi would have to react to the first bullet within 5 milliseconds. Additionally, each consecutive bullet would reach him just shy of 17 milliseconds apart. The maximum distance between any given shot looks to be about 3 feet, which means he would have to be moving at 180 feet per second in order to catch them all.
Oh, my hands can move that
It's
fast.
looking bad
I
for
finally
Jiraiya,
stopped getting
I'm
married.
Not gonna lie. It's looking real bad for Jiraiya.
This speed is far from his limit, but Roshi's true talent is ensuring his students grow further and further than himself every day. Sadly, Roshi's frailty of age means his body can't always express just how powerful he really is.
And using too much ki energy can cause all sorts of problems, like when his master Pistachio died using the evil containment wave.
But while Roshi's pupils may surpass him, he remains one of the smartest fighters on Earth.
He's tough enough to take down dozens of Frieza's soldiers and survived a beatdown from an alternate universe wannabe Frieza. He even took a barrage of death rays like a champ, the same move that killed Vegeta many, many years ago.
And in the Dragon Ball Super manga, Roshi is shown to be so collected in battle, his movements sort of emulate those of Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, that's not technically canon, but it does go to show how far Roshi's training can take him.
And it's safe to say that this old, perverted, but genius of a man will never stop training. Among the ninja of the Hidden Leaf Village, few are quite as impressive as Naruto Uzumaki.
Yeah, I know that's crazy, cause, you know, but not just anyone can fight aliens on the moon and become president of Hidden Valley Ranch.
Naruto would become the Hidden Leaf's greatest champion and 7th Hokage, but this would never have been possible without his training under the dynamic Toad Sage and legendary Sannin, Jiraiya the Gallant.
Gallant, huh? Hey, Wiz, why do the most badass old dudes always turn out to be weird pervs?
Well, don't let his crude demeanor fool you.
Oh, don't worry about me, Wiz. This ain't my first trip to Secret Leaf Ninja Town. Nothing surprises me anymore. What the f***?
What the? Yeah, whoa.
Anyway, Jiraiya originally learned the shinobi way from the 3rd Hokage, who taught him how to use his chakra to do ninja magic.
Similar to ki, chakra is a form of life energy. In Hindu and Buddhist theologies, chakras are, in simplistic terms, gates within the human body, which can be embraced to achieve enlightenment. However, in the world of Naruto, chakra is used to perform amazing ninja techniques called jutsus.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Like most ninja, Jiraiya learned about 4 types of jutsus. Taijutsu, or hand-to-hand combat, ninjutsu, harnessing chakra as elemental weapons and tools, genjutsu, which covers illusion and mental manipulation, and senjutsu, a method of utilizing naturally occurring energy as an extension of one's self.
Jiraiya mastered as many styles as he could, and even learned one of the greatest ninjutsu attacks out there, the Rasengan. With this, he gathers his chakra into a spinning orb of death modeled off the ultra-destructive tailed beast bomb. And that thing can wipe out a whole village all at once. And on the weird side, he can sharpen his twisted sister mane into a shield like a porcupine and fire the hairs out like a needle gun.
Possessing a keen and mischievous mind, Jiraiya spent
Ooh, I ain't
plenty of
gonna
time
lie. I love the Rock Lee fights. Anytime Rock Lee is my favorite. Okay, we watched that.
developing brand new techniques,
Hey, you
such
coming
as
in
the
with the-
invisibility
you coming in
jutsu,
clutch with
which
these-
you'd
these
think would be
videos,
perfect
bro. I
for
ain't gonna
stealth
lie, I
or
like it.
assassination missions, but he actually developed it specifically for,
Research? Where else is a self-respecting writer supposed to get his, inspiration from?
Clearly, Jiraiya sometimes took his tinkering a bit too far. On one such occasion, he accidentally teleported himself to a mystical land full of giant talking toads.
Is you sure jutsu isn't just like another name for crack?
After befriending the toads, Jiraiya trained under the sage Fukusaku.
Where he learned a bunch of fire release techniques, like the toad oil bullet and flame bullet attacks. Now that's one impressive loogie.
Why does it?
Jiraiya entered a
Why does
pact with the
Naruto not
toads,
do anything?
learning their ways and summoning them to the field of battle. As his own talents relied on trickery over brute force, such as hiding in shadows and manipulating his opponent's movements, the powerful toads were perfect allies. He can trap his foe inside a toad's throat, transform them into toads for interrogation, or even call a gigantic amphibian warrior to his side.
Like the biggest grump you've ever seen. Gamabunta!
I am the wise and powerful Lord Gamabunta, the Chief Toad, and you're an idiot! Now shut up!
Oh, Bunta, you crotchety old toad.
And through Fukusaku's teachings, Jiraiya perfected the art of senjutsu. Through their combined efforts, he entered a new mighty form called Sage Mode.
Well, it takes a long time to get into. Sage Mode Jiraiya can do all sorts of things he couldn't before.
Like the unpredictable martial art Frog Kata, and a deadly genjutsu, the demonic illusion Toad Confrontation Chant.
Which sounds weird, so why don't we just call it your jutsu? Cause if you get caught, your soul is trapped by these big guys who desperately want a high five, leaving your physical body totally open to a swift kill.
Sage Mode also enhances Jiraiya's other abilities, turning his normal Rasengan into the unstoppable Big Ball Rasengan, which, according to the official databooks, is strong enough to carve away a mountain.
Whiz, he's way more than just a mountain smasher. Jiraiya is quick enough to fight some of the fastest ninja around, like Kakashi and Itachi, some of which are fast enough to intercept lightning.
The leader of a lightning bolt moves around 220,000 miles per hour, putting ninja like Jiraiya around speeds of Mach 280.
Now I get why ninja are so awesome. Who needs guns when you're more than 100 times faster than bullets?
While Jiraiya isn't exactly the strongest or fastest ninja around, he's certainly one of the most clever. Over time, he rose to become a legendary ninja and hero of his people, hailed by the
Itachi Uchiha claimed that if he fought Jiraiya without backing down, both of them would die with allies Itachi's back.
honorable title of Sani.
And he's a gutsy one. Like when he...
Let's get to the fight. Let's get to this damn fight.
Ooh, this store's really close by. I don't know why.
Who's this geezer?
Hey, Fuzz for Brains, where are the pictures? It's just words in here.
Pictures? You fool! Words paint 1,000 beautiful pictures all by themselves!
Geez, don't take it personally. Not like you wrote the damn thing.
But I did!
The heck is this?
You're stuck now, Baldy.
Woo!
Shadow Clone Jutsu! Rasengan! summoning jutsu!
Jiraiya, you buffoon! What's this about?
Hey there! Can you buy me some time?
What? I'm not your servant. I'm the chief to... Get off my lawn! Water style, liquid bullet! He's a quick one. Evil containment way! Screw you, you pervert!
Only a coward lets others do their fighting for them.
You have no idea. I've been back on the beach the whole time. You old fool. I can't believe you fell for that. Let's end this. What?
KO!
Talk about a whole new way to win.
Jiraiya was certainly one of the most powerful warriors of his own world, but there's no question that Roshi's sheer might outclassed him.
One guy can break a mountain, the other can break a moon. So that was pretty obvious.
The speed comparison wasn't quite so clear-cut, though. While his unseen battle with Krillin was incredibly quick, Roshi's never personally shown speeds as fast as the lightning feats Jiraiya scaled to.
But he did hold his own in the Tournament of Power against Planet and Galaxy Busters. Also, in Goku's training right after Korin's, he actually had to dodge lightning. Roshi's own training didn't stop after chasing the kitty around, and neither did his kitty chasing. So, scaled to Goku's progress, it makes sense that he'd be able to match Jiraiya's speed, and probably even surpass it.
Still, it would be reasonable to believe Jiraiya could use his tactical talent to outsmart and outlast Roshi.
Except Roshi's a smart fighter too. Not only does he have way more experience thanks to his super age, but he's got an eye for traps in sticky situations, like when he figured out the illusion powers of the talisman fighter Derkori.
And remember, it took only 15 seconds for Roshi's Kamehameha to reach the moon. Given the moon's distance of over 200,000 miles from the surface of the Earth, this means the beam must have traveled over 57 million miles per hour, more than 260 times faster than lightning. There was no way Jiraiya...
But you had it that he could run around. I'm gonna stop asking questions.
could avoid Roshi's trademark move for very long.
Sure, Jiraiya might be a crafty ninja, but all that doesn't boil down to much more than tricks against someone like Roshi.
Roshi was simply faster, stronger, and had way more experience.
And that's why Jiraiya croaked when Roshi beat him to the punch.
The winner is Master Roshi.
They almost had me worried though for a second. I don't be. They be having some shitty opinions sometimes. And Jiraiya, my dog. I ain't gonna lie.
In Neo Otaku City, there are two kinds of people.